And now on Great Day TV, we are back at the Midwest Ear Institute, and I am here with the gentleman, the doctor, who took good care of me. This is Dr. Vincent Ostrowski. Thank you so much for joining us again. And you did my cochlear implant. You've been my doctor too, and my cochlear implant, when was that?
It was November 2019.
2019. And I remember when we first did the story about the operation, and then everybody said, oh, now you can hear. Well, I could hear, but this is better hearing. But it's progressive, right? Tell me about that.
Right. So looking at your preoperative numbers, you were able to score about 24% of the words correct on testing in the left ear prior to surgery. And now, about a year afterwards, you're up to 88%.
88%.
Right. So a lot better than 24. But like you mentioned, the progress is slow. So it's not like turning on a hearing aid where you turn it on and everything works. With a cochlear implant, once everything is healed, then the programming starts. And that is a learning process because cochlear implants are just providing an electrical signal to the brain, and the brain needs to learn what that electrical signal means. And so with a cochlear implant, the more you use it, the better you get at it. So it is a learning process. At a minimum, takes about 6 months for the average user to get quite good at the implant. But even progress is made out to a whole year and even out to 18 months. And so it's sort of a process of rehabilitation with the hearing.
And as I was telling Sneha, who does my testing and things, sometimes with the COVID and all, I wouldn't wear it for a day or two because I wasn't going anywhere or doing anything. And then she corrected me and said, you need to wear it every single day. So has that been a concern for some of your patients?
It is. And to continue to improve with function with a cochlear implant, you do need to use it pretty much from when you wake up to when you go to bed, because the brain is always looking for that auditory information. And even though a person's not talking to another person per se, because they might be at home, they might be listening to a radio, they might be listening to the television, and it's these other auditory cues that your brain is learning. And even though you don't think you're learning or participating, your brain is. And so you need to keep feeding it information.
Wow.
And the more you do, the better it gets.
And maybe listening to the dogs.
Right.
I need to listen to them. Okay.
Well, hopefully they're not barking too much.
I can hear them no matter what.
I couldn't be happier for you, and I know this has been a long road, but it's initially difficult, but then in retrospect you realize that it hopefully was all worth it.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
In the end.
And still is. Now, I'm very competitive. You know, give me a grade. What do I get? What's my grade?
You're a solid A.
A solid A!
Yep.
Yay!
Definitely an A. Yep.
Well, I'm working on an A+. So
yes,
we'll do this again. Dr. Ostrowski, I heartily recommend that you talk to him, and he'll listen, and perhaps he can help you hear better as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patty.